Most people think if you don't own a car, you don't need car insurance. Well, here's a serious reality check. That mistake could cost you thousands the next time you borrow or rent a car. As a licensed insurance producer with MoneyGeek.com, I've spent the last 5 years digging into millions of insurance quotes across the country to help people like you save money on insurance. Now, the truth is, most people without a car shouldn't get car insurance, but some people should consider it. And I'll tell you who should consider it, how to get car insurance when you don't have a car, and who offers the cheapest non-owner car insurance policies. Stay with me because skipping coverage now could mean higher premiums later.
Oh, come on!
Yes, you can buy car insurance coverage without owning a car. It's called non-owner car insurance, and it covers you, not a specific car that you own. It's liability-only coverage, so it covers damages you do to someone else or hurting someone else, but it doesn't cover your own car. So, for example, if you back your friend's Honda into an electric pole, those repairs are coming out of their insurance policy's pockets. So who actually needs a non-owner car insurance policy? Well, there's a couple of scenarios where it may be worth a person without a car getting one. And actually, the last of these scenarios surprised me. So one reason is you rent cars all the time. If you're renting all the time, it may be cheaper to just get an insurance policy rather than keep paying for rental car policies. A second reason is if your license is suspended. This is pretty common. To get your license back, you'll need to have some proof of insurance, but you might not have a car. So non-owner car insurance is your way of getting back in the game. The last one is if you're between cars and want to make sure you have continuous car insurance coverage. This makes sure you don't have what's called a lapse in your car insurance policy that can make your rates go higher. I learned this one the hard way. Not fun. But here's a caveat. If you only drive once in a blue moon, you probably don't need this non-owner car insurance policy at all. So I'll explain more about that in a second. Non-owner car insurance isn't always the most appropriate way to get covered if you're someone who drives but doesn't own a car. Here's 3 other scenarios where something else might apply. 1, if you live with someone who owns a car, it's probably best just to get added to their policy, but you're going to want to split that bill with them because their premium's going to go up having another driver on the policy. Second, if you're only borrowing a car for quick errands now and then, most policies have permissive use. So the owner of a car can give you permission to drive it and you'll be covered. But this is not for frequent use. And if you only rent cars every once in a while, it's probably best just to get the rental car company's insurance at the desk or use your credit card insurance. We actually made a video on this, which you can catch here. But if you're driving more than once or twice a month, some gaps might start forming in your coverage based on these 3 scenarios. And we might recommend getting non-owner car insurance. Now, here's where you can get burned. Just because you have non-owner car insurance doesn't mean you're fully covered. It's a pretty simple policy that doesn't cover everything that you might need in a traditional car insurance policy. Here's what a typical non-owner car insurance policy covers: bodily injury liability, property damage liability, and maybe uninsured motorist coverage. What it doesn't cover is damage to the car you're driving, personal possessions within that car, or cover you if you're regularly driving that car more than permissive use. But what do these non-owner policies actually cost? And which company is the cheapest? Let's find out. On average, a non-owner car insurance policy costs about $83 a month for minimum coverage. But here's the good news. The cheapest insurer, Geico, costs about $58 a month on average. You should try find out and get quotes for what is the cheapest insurer for you. But Geico is a good place to start when you're looking for the cheapest rates. Now, getting a non-owner policy is actually pretty straightforward. Here's how to do it step by step. 1, gather your info, your driver's license, your social security number, all the typical car insurance stuff. And second, compare quotes. There's multiple insurers who offer non-owner car insurance. 3, get appropriate coverage. You can get very different levels of liability insurance with non-owner. 4, apply and pay for that policy. 5th, get your actual proof of non-owner car insurance. Most insurers nowadays can send you that electric card online instantly. And boom, you're insured, even without owning a car. Car insurance without a car sounds strange, but it's a smart move if you borrow cars a lot, if you rent cars a lot, or want to keep continuous coverage in between cars. It's cheaper than you think, and it can save you money and headaches down the road. If you want to learn more, click our link below to see MoneyGeek's guide on non-owner car insurance and how prices can change by state and other factors. And if this video helped, hit like, subscribe, or send it to that friend who is already borrowing your car and is about to backpack through Asia. You know the one.